Mark Zuckerberg made a big announcement today saying he's going to phase out his third-party fact-checking program for Meta.
Do you think misinformation is a big concern and big issue, especially on these social platforms?
I think it can be. It's always up to the reader to corroborate a little bit to your earlier question. Widely available information, even with a bit of misinformation, is still better than any suppression.
Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg announcing Tuesday the decision to end the fact-checking program that started in 2016, citing the change in political landscape and content moderation resulting in what he says is too much censorship. Meta will switch to community notes, similar to what you see on Twitter, now X.
Do you think it falls more on the individual or like the company, like X or Facebook, to fact check to make sure the content on their platform is accurate, or does it fall on the individual to make sure what they're reading is accurate?
I'm a believer in free speech, so I think I don't think there should be an algorithm that decides that, and I don't think there should be an entity that decides that. But I also acknowledge that it's probably pretty difficult to filter it all out as an individual consumer.
I don't think it falls on the platform just because of the nature of the country we live in. It is free speech.
But media literacy experts we spoke to believe social media companies do have a responsibility.
They have a responsibility too. Their responsibility is to make sure that the information that they put out is accurate, is not harmful in any way to the majority of their viewers.
I think everyone has a role to play in addressing it, and all we can do is control ourselves. Businesses are going to make decisions based on what's best for them.
PolitiFact was part of Meta's fact-checking program. Editor-in-chief Katie Sanders was caught off guard by the announcement, especially when Zuckerberg said part of the reason was fact-checkers had become too politically biased.
Honestly, it was really disappointing to hear that language used. We've heard it for a long time from people who don't appreciate being fact-checked.
Sanders said they never censored any content.
Fact-checkers are free to pursue anything that they think is, they use their judgment in terms of like what is most harmful, what is most wrong. But they don't censor posts. We don't take down posts.
PolitiFact said it will continue to fact check and hold people in power accountable on its own. Ben Brown, ABC 15, Arizona.